Hello friends, welcome to Miss Mo's Vegan Kitchen with Monica from Toronto, Canada. So today is a little bit different. I'm literally just eating a banana muffin because we ended up eating dinner later today. And I was doing a live stream on Facebook. Friends, I'm having so much fun doing that. Since we don't have enough subscribers here yet to go live via my phone. Axel was saying that I could do it on a computer, which I find so weird that it's two different things, but does anybody know if that's true? I thought you had to have 1,000 subscribers either way. So, between last night and tonight, I made this hat. I just winged it. I wanted to do something in purple and orange. I'm hoping that you can see that it's actually purple and not dark. Like black. And a pom-pom. I used a pom-pom maker. Friends, this is my first time using it. It was so weird. It's supposed to be a heart shape. I don't know. Can you see the heart? I really don't know. Oh, I don't think you can see it. Oh, I saw it for a second there. Anyway, it's supposed to be a heart shape. Whatever. How is everyone doing? How are you keeping busy? We made banana bread today. And I made a huge pot of soup to share with our neighbors. That's so good, friends. So I had two people. I have no water. I had two people who asked for some, just on my friends list. And then I posted in the caremongering group. And I had a few people who are interested on there. Sorry. So I have somebody coming to pick up some tomorrow. And then I'm hoping that I have enough to make some more tomorrow. Different kind. Today I did curry butternut squash. Friends, it was so good. Axel didn't like it for some reason. There was something that didn't agree with him in there. There was no corn. No cross-contamination of anything wheat. The only thing that I can think of is that it might have been the turmeric, because I haven't used turmeric in a while. Because everything else, he's like totally fine with. Unless it was just the combination. I used sweet potato, butternut squash, and then we had some leftover cauliflower from the roasted cauliflower, so I put that in there, and then I buzzed it all with the hand blender, so it was like, excuse me, a pureed soup. So maybe it was just, I don't know, because he loves, it was curry and turmeric. I don't know. Anyway, it's fine. I loved it, and the two people who I gave it to loved it. Like, I kept getting messages, thank you, thank you, thank you, oh my goodness, I was so happy. Friends, it's such an easy thing to do, and it took me like an hour altogether from the beginning of the prep all the way through it cooking and then the person picking it up. And we're still practicing self-isolation. So what I did was I put it in bags and I put it by the door, and like she told me when she was on her way here in 5 minutes, and did that. And then I watched out the window because we live right at the street level. Well, up, but at the front. So I watched her leave with it just to make sure that it was her. And then she delivered it to the other person, which was so nice of her to offer. Oh my gosh, friends. I'm loving these caremongering groups. They are so beautiful. If you have one in your city, or in our case, it's a city, but wherever you live, you know, whatever it's called, hopefully you have one. I'm telling you, get involved. Beautiful. Are you coming out here? Yeah. I'm almost done though. Because I did Facebook earlier, so now I'm doing YouTube. Do you want me to turn it? Okay. I'll call you when I'm done. So, I had them picked up. And then tomorrow, I have my friend Mandy coming to get hers for her and her mom. And then, I just had somebody offer me... Okay, I thought it was like dirt on my face. It's my freckle. I had somebody offer me that if they get the ingredients, would I make a pot of soup for my community? Like, I'm like, really? Absolutely. So they're going to buy the stuff and we're going to make the soup and they're just going to deliver it to people. I was so happy to see that. Because, friends, the reality is, with Axel and I not working, thank God we have some saved up money. It's going to be really rough, especially now that, you know, I'm not with Kevin anymore. So it's just the two of us, and we need to figure things out so that we're okay before we give our stuff away to other people. So I'm trying to be, you know, aware of that. But that being said, you know, I really do think that this self-isolation is going to go way, way longer than they're predicting. So schools are closed right now until April the 6th. I think that that's not even going to be close to when they need to keep the kids away from the schools. Because today is the end of March break, and a lot of people are traveling and carrying this virus. Now, that reality is that all of those people who were in the airports all passed it to each other, and they're bringing it back to wherever they're from. So, I think the next 2 weeks are going to be really awful. We had our first death in Toronto today from it. That's number 1 out of God knows how many. Friends, please, 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 if you can, self-isolate. If there is no reason for you to go outside and just be social, don't. Social distancing, yeah, I agree with social distancing to a certain degree, but I really do think that people aren't doing enough. Sorry, I'm trying to put this back in the package and it's not working. So, please do your due diligence. My gosh, there's a post tonight. I wish I could read it. I will read it tomorrow. I just shared it because the gentleman who passed away, I believe he's 77, fully healthy, still working, delivering meals to seniors, doing all kinds of volunteer work, very, very involved in the community, worked in Little India, where I think I might have did a shopping tour in Little India. I don't even remember how many shopping tours we've done now. So very close to our home. And he got sick, and within 7 days, he was gone. Now, friends, that person has been in contact with so many people who have been in contact with so many people. It's a domino effect, right? It's hitting me, her friends. It is hitting me. It's close to home. It's literally right here. And, you know, I don't like talking about things like this normally. As you know, even the first couple of times that I talked about it, I'm like, I really shouldn't talk about this. But this is our reality right now. And, you know, the reason why we say wash your hands is because that is your biggest fighter against this, okay? Somebody sent me a link to a talk somewhere. It was kind of like just a little blurb. And basically they said that social distancing is okay. But if you can self-isolate, please do. Wash your hands every time you touch something outside of your home. Every time. It doesn't matter what it is. There's a chance that the virus could be on there. And then they said to not drink cold water. Now, I'm very guilty of drinking cold water. I don't like warm water. But what they said is if you do drink cold water, then make sure that you rinse your mouth out with warm water so many times a day. Even every 20 minutes, so you can take a sip. Swish it in your mouth. Swallow it because the stomach acid kills the virus. I forget what else it said. But the most important thing was just wash your hands and self-isolate. and disinfect everything. Friends, I have a mark on my hand and it's hurting me. And then once I start itching, anyway, speaking of washing hands, it's making my eczema act up. I don't know if it's making that big of a noise, but it's rough and it's not burning. Thank God this hand is fine. It's not burning, but now that I just scratched that little mark, I don't know if it'll show up, but it's going red. So I need to stop scratching it. And I'll put my cream on. Salve, sorry, from Flowers in the Ointment. I will do that right now while I'm talking to you. Take my rings off. Yeah, so just, please, friends, I'm sorry if I keep talking about this, but it is what it is, right? As I say, you get it all. I want to say thank you to Sean Disgrace from Disgraceland, which is this amazing vegan restaurant in Toronto. He had put up a post saying that if anybody wanted to order food from their restaurant today, that he would deliver it. Now, I know that they're in the West End, and it's not close, but I said, can you do a gluten-free and vegan meal? He's like, absolutely. So I messaged him, and I told him, you know, our other things that we can't have, and he was like, let me see what the chef can put together. And I said to him, well, can we give you some banana bread? He was like, absolutely. So I said, okay, give me an hour to make some banana bread, some banana muffins. And he said, okay. And then he said to me, this is what the chef can do. So they made us a breakfast tofu bowl. It was so good. And it had lettuce, tofu scramble, red peppers. Mine had Beyond Meat. Axel's didn't because he can't have it. It's got dextrose in it, which is corn. He's allergic to corn, as you know. So, and then it had onions and garlic and turmeric, and oh my gosh, it was so good, friends. It was delicious. And then he had vegan sour cream on the side and vegan salsa. Most salsas are vegan. And then some pico de gallo and some bean salad, and it was delicious. It was so good. So we had that today. And then he delivered it, paid for that, gave him a nice tip, and some banana bread. I mean, you know what? We're all in this together, friends. We are all in this together. Support who you can. And, you know, just give. And be grateful. You know, I understand that people are complaining about being self-isolated, but you really need to be grateful for what you have. If you're self-isolated in your house, then you have a warm house. Be it big or small, it doesn't matter. You have a roof over your head. Hopefully you have food. And most of us, obviously, if you're watching this, you have the internet. Okay, the sad reality of it is, not everybody has that. The people who I helped today, obviously, they didn't have food. And, you know, we don't have an abundance of food, but we sure do have enough to share. I've always said, and I've told you this before, we were brought up that if you have enough, then you have enough to share. Even if that means that you take it off of your own plate to share. That's it. Friends, we need to take care of each other. We need to be there and see each other through this. We need to remind each other that this was caused by humans. So humans need to help each other get through this. It doesn't matter your financial status, your race, your religion, your anything right now. Nothing matters. The only thing that matters is that you are a human and we are in this together. Right now, we are one. There is absolutely no separation between us. Please remember that, friends. Okay? Thank you so much for watching. You know how much I appreciate you. I love you. Please don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Hit the notification bell so that you know when we put up a new video. Wash your hands. And then wash your hands again 20 minutes later. Drink some water. Hopefully, if you like it warm. Oh my gosh, did you hear that? That was the mason jar popping again. Okay, friends, keep smiling and stay blessed. Love yourselves and each other.